Hi everyone, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. So glad that you joined me today. Today, I wanted to share with you our curriculum choices for the upcoming 2022-2023 school year. For third grade, I did switch up a few things. We are using Abeka for some of the core curriculum. The books just progress and they build up on one another when you stay with the Abeka program. And so my daughter going to third grade, she read the first grade books, the second grade books. And for third grade, I decided not to order her all of the books that come with the Abeka reading and literature program, but I did pick up a few of the novels for her. I actually have 6 novels and I think it comes with 9. She has already read a few of them because I had ordered them for her in first grade. Since she reads really well, she was able to read the third grade books in first grade. And so that she can kind of just have some easy books to read. This was a new one on their website called My New Home, and it kind of followed another story of this little boy. So she had recognized this and wanted me to get those. Pilgrim's Progress. I haven't read this and I've heard about it, so I actually plan on reading through this version of it as well with her. Secret in the Maple Tree is another continuation of another story that she had read in second grade. So they're just short novels. This one is actually an old one that I had bought off of Amazon, Worlds of Wonder, and it's not even a part of their third grade curriculum for literature anymore, but I had it on hand, so we're gonna go ahead and read it because we hadn't read it yet. And Pilgrim Boy, and also My New Song, which was another a continuation of another novel that she also read in second grade. So one of the reasons I picked a few of these novels was because they were continuation of stories from second grade, and I thought she would enjoy those. Oh, and one more, Doors to Discovery. This was another old one that was in, I believe, one of their older literature curriculum packages. I had also bought this one off of Amazon as well, and we had this on hand. So we're gonna read this as well. So as far as other reading books that are more on her level, I went with The Good and the Beautiful for those literature books, and we will do some narration around them and read them together and discuss them together. I went with The Good and Beautiful because I wanted to find some books that I didn't have to think too much about, that I knew would be wholesome books that I don't have to be concerned about what my child was reading, and that it would be age appropriate for her. These are the readers that came with their language 5 that we're doing. And this is my first time trying anything from The Good and Beautiful. The books that come in that packet are Marjorie, Captured Words, The Clockmaker's Son, and Chico of the Andes. So I haven't read these. I probably will read them before she reads them, just to kind of get an idea of those stories. And so those will also be a part of our curriculum. And this is supposed to be what she reads for the year for school, but I will probably get another set of books, at least 10 more books for the spring, because she is pretty much a quick reader and has really good reading comprehension. So we'll just see how quickly we get through these. I know these level 5 books, the words are just a little smaller, I believe, per page. Well, not really, but they don't have as many pictures in them. So we'll see how that goes for us. But I'm excited to try the Good and the Beautiful books this year with her and see how she likes them and see how I like them and how well they will work with our homeschool. I did mention that those came with their literature, or excuse me, they came with the Good and the Beautiful language 5 package. However, for grammar, we're not doing their language arts program. For grammar, we're actually doing Fix-It Grammar by IEW, and I'm really liking this. I feel like she is picking up grammar really quickly, and we may actually get through this quickly as well. And if I feel like I need to go back and review anything, I may just go to the Good and Beautiful website and pull up their information that they have on there for the language arts program that you can just kind of look at online and have that they make available for free. But I think this is going to be really great. We went through language arts 2 with Abeka last year, and it was really simple for her. And so I feel like this is, some of it's been a review so far, but I think as we progress and get further in it, because she's already started, that it's going to allow her to pick up new grammar that she hasn't been exposed to and know about yet. So I'm excited about that as well. And to see if we're going to need to add on any additional grammar or not as the year goes by. So for spelling and poetry, we're doing the Abeka Spelling and Poetry 3. And the only reason I'm doing this one is because it's kind of her last chance to have a review of blends and sounds like that. She's a good speller and everything, but I just wanted to kind of expose her to it and have her see that one more time, like, you know, AI and what words that have those 2 letters, how they sound, how they are spelled. So that's why we're doing this, and we'll probably go through this really quickly. We went through spelling and poetry really quickly last year too. She's just a really great speller, and I'm trying to get her to where she needs to be. So I threw in this extra spelling curriculum book, Wordly Wise 3000. This is book 3. I felt like the words were a little more challenging than what was in the Abeka book. And another thing I like about it is that it also does some reading comprehension. So you could read the story, and then there's some reading comprehension questions that go along. So it's not just vocabulary, it's a little mixture of them actually applying and understanding the definition of the words, spelling the words, and as I mentioned, reading comprehension. So I'm excited to try this with her and see how that works, because I feel like if this works really good, we're just going to continue going each level with the Wordly Wise if we end up liking that. As I mentioned, she's already done cursive for 2 years now, and so she writes really well, but we just want to fine tune it. So I picked up the Penmanship Mastery 1 book for her to go through. I flipped through this, and I don't know if I'm gonna really love it yet, but we're gonna try it out and see how it works. This is through Abeka. It's Penmanship Mastery 1. And this is usually with their 4th grade curriculum. So before I leave language arts, let's talk about writing. For writing, we're doing IEW Structural and Style. We started on this late spring, and it was a breath of fresh air. The writing that we were doing with Abeka, she just had a hard time with it. So we're doing this writing with structure and style for her with the videos. And she really likes it a lot. And her writing just has improved overnight significantly as far as the ease of being able to put her thoughts into words on paper. So I'm excited about continuing this curriculum and finishing it out for her 3rd grade year. Now, the last thing I have for core curriculum is math. As I mentioned, we usually end up finishing our semesters pretty early, and I've been wanting to try the Singapore math. So we tried the Dimensions Math 3A, which she had known some of it, but it was challenging for her way of thinking because it is Singapore math. It's a different way of thinking. It's a mastery program. We stayed on the same thing for quite a long time. I don't know that she really liked that. She was able to do it, but she actually asked me if she can go back to Abeka. So we are choosing the Abeka 3 for her. There's just a few things that she needs to wrap up in this book, and then we'll be going on to the Abeka 4 book for her. But I didn't want her to miss anything. So we will be wrapping up some multiplication division concepts in here that she needs to kind of expand on. And then we'll move forward on that. And I may see if there's anything left in this book for her to go over, a page here or a problem here or there, as I'm going through and assessing her progress in growth in arithmetic. That is my curriculum choices. We are excited for the new year to get started. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I know a lot of people are posting their curriculum choices. Are you using any of these curriculum choices that I have shared with you today? If so, if not, make a comment below. I love reading your comments to hear about what you're doing. Or if there's a video that you're interested in me making, make sure you make a note of that as well. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you have not done so, go ahead and do that right now, and be sure to click the bell so you'll be notified of my next video. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great school year.